Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Sim live stream. Today it's the 4th of June 2024, 3 minutes past 5 in the evening. We're back in X-Plane 12 in the yet-to-be-released pre-alpha build of the FlightFactor 777-200 extended range. Here we are in rainy London Gatwick. I've actually checked the live weather. It is currently raining here as well. We'll be flying eastbound 1 hour 25 minutes to Berlin, where this evening there is an event going on in multiple German airports, but we're going into Berlin Brandenburg. Yes, no changes since we last flew this, but I was very impressed with the aircraft. I've been waiting to stream it again. This is the first opportunity I've had since I last streamed this aircraft. I think it was Sunday evening last week as well. But we are on VATSIM today, which we weren't last time as well. We're flying as Speedbird 772. We've only flown British Airways before, but I await the day we have an Alpaca Airways liveried aircraft for the FlightFactor 777. I hope you're all doing well this afternoon. We've got here in chat, we have Chris, hope you're doing well. Can we see emergency ops after your land? Now, Chris, I am going to hopefully plan a stream when we're going to look at this bird strike option and take a load of fuel, dump it, and land back into an airport. So that's what I'm looking at another opportunity of doing. But I just want to take it from A to B today. But I understand, and we looked at some of the failures that were available on this add-on. It's very comprehensive indeed. We can look at that in the future for sure. We've got Lucas, hope you're doing well there. Listerman as well. Stradicos, thank you very much for your donation already coming in. A couple of bucks. I'll wait for that to ping up. Hope you're doing well. Jessica Hunt, thanks for the 26 months as a member as well. Finally catching a stream. Hello everyone, hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for popping in. Here comes your donation, Stradicos. Thank you very much. And here is Nigel Airways, British Airways 777. They've got a lot of these as well, I believe. And here's the Origami Studio Senior as well for X-Plane 12.
Been a while. Looking forward to the 777.
That sounds just like the first officer from FlightFactor. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. Very, very kind indeed. It is a great little add-on. I can't wait for more updates to come as well. I must stress it is an alpha build. There are going to be potentially some issues as well, and there's many planned features yet not updated in the sim. Look at the textures of the rain here as well, as it has been recently raining. Always currently some rain here as well. Looks very nice here. This Origami Studios scenery of Gatwick. Stradicast says, "I emoji." Hope you're doing well. Who else have we got here? Having Store Flights Service Specialist as well, Sidewinder Guy to Dave Gwimmer, Lee Holdcroft as well. I'll try and get back to as many questions and queries as possible, so do bear in mind the setup is a busier period. I can't always get to everyone as quickly as I'd like. Lee Russell, 34 months as a member, thank you. Yay, I was in Berlin last week for business. 34 months of Flight Sim greatness. Thank you very much for your continued support, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I was in Berlin about 34 months, I was in Berlin a couple of weeks ago flying, and I was there in a massive thunderstorm. I could barely get away from the airport when we flew back to the UK, but we managed to squeeze out. I hope you're doing well. Skittish, 9 months as a member, thank you. The FlightFactor 777V1 was what started my flight sim journey. Looking forward to the stream, Captain. Thank you very much indeed for your support as a member. Zippy Zapple, hello there, he says as well. Why, hello there. Excellent. We'll now ping ourselves into the cockpit. Oh, look at that. You can see I've done that before. Oh wow, look at the textures of the rain on the windscreen here. We'll see if the window wipers work. It sounds very windy in the simulator as well. Don't know what's going on there externally with all the weather. Cool. Itch It and Scratch It, thank you, 54 months. That's amazing. 4.5 years as a member. I hope you're doing well. Rotor Fib as well. Almost 2 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you for all your continued support as members. All pinging in there. Listen to the wind. Is that the environment? Yeah, it's the environment. I think it's just the wind and the rain hitting the side of the aircraft. But we'll get the show on the road now. Now, I have learned since there is a way of doing a quick load in the EFB. I might use this instead of doing the real loading time. But I've got the sort of simulation rate turned up a little bit, so the sort of loading of the fuel, loading of the passengers is a little quicker, but we'll perhaps do it instantaneously today. We'll get some electrical power connected to the aircraft now, so battery is on. Wow, it's really... I'm going to turn the environment down here. It's really quite loud. There we go. Let's get some external power connected as well. So primary.
Terrain.
External power's connected. We'll get the IFE passenger seats and entertainment on, the cabin utility on as well. So so the cabin crew can start their preparations. Dominic Mosina, a member and moderator, 50 bubs. I've been a while since I've joined you on VATSIM during a live stream, other than a group flight. So hello from Alpaca 782 on your right, a Boeing 777-200. Where are you? Ah, there you are, Dominic Mosina. Very, very good. And we have a BA 777. I did spot another Alpaca Airways over there, yes, and there's a Ryanair 737 and an EasyJet taking off here. Yeah, there is some ATC here at the moment, ground and tower, so we'll utilise that on our departure. Nigel said itch it, scratch it. Yes, no Alpaca Airways 777 just yet. We will wait for that day until someone can paint one. I'll wait very patiently as well. Oh, God, made me jump. Yes, the 777 is doing its thing. The Boeing 737 is a little outdated. You have to do all these tests manually. Let's initialise the flight in the EFB. Oh yes, Navigraph. We will use the new Navigraph performance calculator for takeoff and landing. I've tried it. It's a really neat tool. It seems to be... I've not compared it to the real Boeing OPT with the 737. I might do a comparison video, but it's giving sort of what I'd expect performance-wise. Speeds in the FMC were sort of in a couple of knots. So yeah, we'll program that today with an intersection departure and see how we get on. So airport map. Let's load that in now. We're in Gatwick. Search all, London Gatwick. There we are. So we've got the ADRU data. So I think you have to wait for the IRS to align until you have the accurate data here. But it's a neat tool. We're on stand 17. I think this is a bit out of date with the stand numbers. So, or maybe it's. Oh no, maybe it's not. There we are. Sorry, we're over here, stand 17. So hopefully when the alignment's complete, it'll show our present position. So that's done. Navigraph services. I'll get the flight plan from SimBrief. There we are. Our flight to Berlin is there. So I guess that's all loaded. So briefing. Now, I couldn't work out how to load additional fuel using the FlightFactor EFB. So what I've done is, if I get the flight plan here from SimBrief, I've loaded an extra 30 minutes of fuel in here manually using SimBrief, so we've got 30 minutes extra, 3 tons in the 777, runs around 6 tons an hour fuel burn. So I've loaded a bit of extra fuel just to allow for any discrepancy in my flag and potential holding if it's busy in Berlin. So aeroplane, ground service, we've got the ground power connected. Let's now contact the ground crew. So cab is selected. Cab, let's call the ground crew, so I need flight ground crew. Let's call them. I just landed in Nantes, and rather than put the props into beta, I put the condition levers to fuel cutoff. That will stop you quickly in a ways.
Hello, this is the captain speaking.
Ah,
Good day.
perfect. So, oh, someone else is calling me, I think. So loading. Can I start loading straight away? Let's press it. Fuel load. How much fuel have I got? 18.1. I will need a bit more. Or do I have to call for the fuel truck
Please
first?
start fueling.
It sounds like you're looking for something I'm not able to give right now.
Right, so I need to select... Now, I think they don't know about air bridges, because when I deselect stairs, it won't start the boarding. So annoyingly, like, you can see the stairs and the air bridge. So I don't know if there's a way of saying, look...
Anticipated shortly.
Oh, waiting for fuel truck. Here they are. So now, hopefully, when I ask for fuel... No, come back. Come back.
How can I help you?
Fuel right. I want to refuel, loading, fuel.
Go ahead and fuel the aircraft.
We are fueling you, sir.
Excellent, so that's going to start the refueling process. And now, oh, I think Skyling might be a dev. Go to simulation ground service. Menu, simulation, ground service or ground operations? I can't see a ground service. Ooh. Oh yeah, Tug, we're going to use better pushback today. Ah, connect via gate. Thank you. There we go. Put fuel inside airplane now. There we are. That might work. Connect via gate. So hopefully now we'll contact the ground crew. Oh no,
yes,
actually,
sir?
I need to disconnect the stairs.
We require some equipment.
No.
Make your choice.
No,
Passenger stairs.
no.
No problem.
No, disconnect stairs. Disconnect
Any
stairs.
other requests?
No, disconnect stairs.
No thanks.
I think I've broke it. I think I got rid of the stairs and now I've reconnected them. Well, I can't see any stairs for now. Let's see if we can now start the boarding process. Let's call the purser.
This is the captain. Good day.
Hello.
Good day, sir.
Good day, madam. So we want to... Loading. Passengers load.
We are ready here for the boarding.
Sounds great, but I can't commit.
Right, I think now I need to go to menu, airplane, loading service. Where's all my... Where's the figures? Why are the figures blank? How do I get the figures from SimBrief here? This is... Is there a way of doing that? Because I've only got 2 passengers and no catering and no cargo and no fuel. How do I sync that? I can't remember. Whilst that's going on and someone else is in chat, I'll go to the overhead panel. I've also found the amplified checklist to be used in here, so I can remember how to configure the hydraulics and other things before departure.
Pre-flight checklist.
So
Oxygen.
there's an amplified
Tested
checklist, which
100%.
we'll work through later, but we'll go through this now. So this is all done. We'll turn on the electrical panel. Remember, I don't fly this aircraft, so I'm probably doing this very wrong. Window heat on. Hydraulics, we'll just put them all on auto for now. No smoking on. And seatbelt signs, we're not fueled yet, so I'll leave that off. Nav lights can come on. Fuel, we'll have fuel in the wing tanks. Packs, we'll put the flight deck temperature to auto for now. Packs and trim air on. Bleed air on. We'll start the APU shortly, leave that off for now. There we are, that's all configured. Try simplified loading, fill from SimBrief. Okay, so menu, simplified loading, fill from SimBrief. Aha! Load airplane.
Captain, note the load sheet.
Oh! I think that might have done it instantaneously now. No, oops, never mind. Well, that's fine. So that's simulation. Loading, no, general, menu, I want airplane loading. I'm getting my way around it now. There we are. Yeah, they've loaded them. So what happens with SimBrief is, my flight plan, if you have a look, I selected 305 passengers. I think it doesn't... Someone will have to tell me this in chat. Well, I've selected 305 passengers, but I think what it does, it just distributes the weight as it needs to. So the 0 fuel weight 194.2. I said 300 passengers in SimBrief, but it's put 195 passengers in, but loads of cargo. Basically, the fuel's correct, look, 20,998, 20,998, and the 0 fuel weight is also correct. So if I go to weight summary, 0 fuel weight 194,225, 0 fuel weight 1942. So it is, the weights are correct. I think it's just the way it's configured, the cargo and the passengers is different to how I wanted it in SimBrief. I asked for 310 passengers plus 20 tons of cargo and freight. So we've got the correct weight, which is important. So yeah, I've instantaneously loaded everything. Not a problem. We've got the weight, we've got the fuel, so the aircraft will handle accurately. I'm pretty happy with the overhead panel, and unfortunately, because I've pressed the instantaneous load, I think if we click this, where's the load sheet? Is it down here? There, so load sheet goes here, then it goes there, then it goes there, and you can see, look, everyone's loaded. Fuel on board, 21 tons. We've got loads of cargo. Takeoff weight's going to be quite heavy, 214 tons, much heavier than our test sector as well. Is it true the pilots need to calculate in the plane like physical calculations? We get a loading document or a load sheet, and it's all calculated for us by the dispatcher. We have to do it manually for, I haven't had to do a manual one for some time, but yeah, if we're ferrying a flight and there's no dispatcher, we might have to do it manually. But it's not a difficult thing to do. It's fill in the gaps basically. So loading's done then. I think I've bypassed that. We've got the fuel. We'll get the APU started now, and we'll load the FMC. We're going to be flying a Frame 1 mic. The departure will have us climbing to 4,000 feet. I'll set 4,100 initially, whilst I wait until I get my clearance. We'll just check the runway QDM in Gatwick. Will be 26 left. It's 257 degrees, so we'll set that now. 257. There we are, and we'll set the speeds later. Flight directors can come on, and now we can complete the alignment process. So FMC, bring the flight plan up here. Pause in it. We are in Gatwick. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Echo. Oh no, hold on. Slow down. I need to put my present position in. So yeah, it's just the same as the 737. It's great. Pause in it. How do I put my position, or have I done it already? GPS position? Maybe I've already done it. Not sure. Anyway, let's go to the route page. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo to Echo Delta Delta Bravo. Is it Speedbirds BAW? I'll try that. BAW 772 departures. 26 left. It will be a Frane 1 mic. Routing then. SimBrief integration with regards to copying a flight plan is coming. At the moment it's not implemented, so you have to type it in manually, which isn't a problem. I do this every single day. Gasper. Mike 197 Redford. Redford Lima 620 Toucher. Really sort of takes us northbound initially and then east. Overhead Holland into Maastricht airspace. Osnabrück. And Battelle. FMS is identical to the NGs. Tango 207 to Ogbur. I flew this arrival only 2 weeks ago. Ogbur, and it's the Ogbur transition. So arrivals, we're expecting 25 left. We'll see what we get later on. And it's just the Ogbur 25 left with none of these transitions. Route, activate, execute, just check for any discontinuities. Perfect. How do I complete the alignment? What have I forgotten here? Helps if I turn ADIU on. Yes, thanks. That helps when I look at chat as well. Steve, the joys of finding a way around a new aircraft systems. Absolutely. And the EFB, I'm getting familiar with it, but it's still taking a lot of getting used to as there. But yeah, thanks guys for noting that the ADIU was off. That might be why the alignment process didn't start. And you can see here the time's going quickly because I've told it to increase the time taken in the settings, 2.5 times normal speed. So I'll just go back to the ident page and then pause. See if it wants me to put the position in now. There it does. Yeah, there we go. So when the alignment's complete, it'll now be ready. So MCP set, FMC is loaded, the performance, so we can use Navigraph now. So 0 fuel weight, we'll just double check off the EFP. So we'll go to main menu, to airplane, loading, and then weight summary. There we are, 0 fuel weight, 194.3. That's in. Alternates Leipzig. We need 7.7 tons. Oh, where's the reserves? Oh, right in front of me. 7.7, 35,000 feet today. 350, cost index 30. Right then, let's show you Navigraph's neat little tool. Firstly, we need to work out our takeoff run. And there's Navigraph, the app. Let me now bring up the web browser. It should work here. There we go. I'll move that over there so we've got a bit of everything in view. So Navigraph here, you can see runway 26 left, full length available. If I press takeoff, it pre-populates pretty much all the information you need, and it presumes full length initially. So 26 left, and if you press calculate, we're going to adjust this calculation anyway. You can see here it's used the full runway length, which is fine. Where's the figure? Takeoff run available 3255 meters. If you look down here, you'll find the length here, 3255 meters from runway head on the chart. Now we will plan the most conservative departure, which is from Charlie. Okay, from Charlie intersection here, and you can see here intersection hold position Charlie. It's a total of 2,460 meters from Charlie. So what we need to do is subtract the total runway length 3255 from 2460 to work out the takeoff run available using the Charlie intersection. Because what Navigraph asks you for is to shorten the length. So we'll shorten it by a distance of 795 meters. I worked this out before the stream. And that's the difference between full length here, Mike and Charlie. What else can we select? Meters, kilograms. The weight is automatically transferred straight away. If you want to adjust the figure though, you can do. So if I was to bring up Avitab over here, you can see, look, it's copied the takeoff weight here, 214.7. Let me just bring the menu up here, 214.7, which is really nice to see. We'll use the optimum flap setting, optimum thrust, we'll use the bleed, anti-ice, we'll leave an auto, surface wind straight from the METAR, which is great, it's wet. populate weather to update it. Calculate, we'll lose improved climate and flex temperature. And there you go, you've got your performance figures all set up. So, and I will compare this to the OPT, but it's great that Navigraph, and you know, I'm not affiliated with Navigraph as well. You know, they don't pay me to say this. It is a fantastic tool, and now you get this performance calculation, and it looks realistic. So flap 5 looks like boarding's complete. So the number 1's doing the PA. You can see a flap 5 with a DTO 1 and a selected temperature of 43 degrees. So we'll select that DTO 1, temperature 43 degrees. It doesn't come with any N1 figures by the looks of it, so it'll be nice in time if they can get the actual performance thrust setting matching here, or if it's there, I can't see it, but we'll go with that. 94.9% takeoff then. The speeds will go flap 5 as suggested, and the speeds are 34, 42, 49. Look at that, 1 knot, 2 knots, 1 knot, as per you'd expect from the real OPT. So it's obviously getting this database from somewhere, and it looks pretty darn accurate to me. So you know, hats off. We've got accurate performance data. Bleeds are on, anti-ice is off, and let's see how it works. If I go off the end of the runway, Navigraph need to change it. So speeds are in. We'll bug V2 150 knots. Oh, sorry, I'll just close all the windows now. 150 knots. Oh, I just realised you can push this speed in. What does pushing that speed do on the 777? I didn't realise that was a push button. CG, we'll just double check from here. CG summary, Mach is 30.9 of CG. Actually, is that CG or... Yeah, CG, we'll use that figure, 30.9. I don't think it likes that. Let's try 31. That'll do. 4 units of trim, which it's already set to, and the speeds we've set as well. So there you go, performance data is all in. Superb. Performance done. IRS alignment's now complete. We'll get the clearance shortly, or we'll best get the ATIS and the clearance, and then we'll brief the taxi SID, and then we'll go on our way. Pushes into vent. Thanks guys, didn't realise that. So let's just grab the ATIS, make sure VATSIM's all working correctly. Oh yes, now I need to turn on the radios on this as well. Perfect. The frequency for the ATIS is 136525. Watching that now on the radio tuning panel. Hope this works. And we'll have a little listen on box 2. Why is that not working? I know why, because I don't have the volume turned up.
Advise aircraft type on first contact.
Does the volume work?
Gatwick Information Hotel, time 1550 Zulu Special. Runway in use 26 left. ILS approach to be expected. Transition level 75. Wind 240 at 10. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Light rain. Few clouds at 2000. Ceiling 3300 broken. Temperature 16.
Lovely.
Dew point 12. QNH 1009. Data link clearances are available. Acknowledge receipt of information hotel and advise aircraft type on first contact.
There we are. Cockpit information hotel. Does the FlightFactor have CPDLC yet? I don't know if it is implemented or is coming, but it'd be cool if it is, because data link clearance is available. And we have ACARs on our fleet now, so we always get, where possible, the clearance via data link. So QNH 1009 is set. We'll set an MFRA of 1200 feet. That will do. And we'll sync those with gyms. And I'm just going to select airports here. We'll grab the clearance soon. Scarlet, not yet. Deb said it's still coming. Very, very cool. Let's now grab the clearance with ground. There's actually 2 ground frequencies. We've got ground and ground 2. Oh no, one of them's Heathrow. Let's not get Heathrow. Let's go all ground here then. Perfect. So that is now active.
To Berlin.
CPDLC's coming. Awesome. During cruise, can we go sleep at the crew rest area? Can do Stratocast. I still need to do a walk around. Right, let's grab the... We'll get the APU actually bleed on. APU generator on. That's disconnected the external power. Ah, that's really cool. It automatically disconnects it and the APU bleed can come on. It should start providing pressure to the packs. There we are. That's very good. Gatwick ground, hello. Speedbird 772, stand 17, information hotel, QNH 1009, 777-200, departure clearance to Berlin, please.
First, the UK 21 Alpha, contact Gatwick Tower 124, this is 230, have a nice flight. Bye-bye. 124-230.
I'm going to use better pushbacks there, not the included...
Speedbird 772, Gatwick ground. Hello, you're to Berlin, with the train 1 departure. Board 5647 and the QNH 1009.
Cleared to Berlin, train 1 Mike, departure, 5647, QNH 1009, Speedbird 772.
Speedbird 772, correct.
Perfect, so we've got the clearance, so 4,000 feet, frame 1 Mike, which we'll brief in a second, and the squawk 5647. Perfect. So, that's all in. We just need to brief, so we shall push back facing west, and then we'll taxi out via Kilo, November. Remember, we've taken Charlie figures if we end up there, so we can take anywhere from Charlie and behind. So most likely going to be Kilo left on November, and then maybe Bravo or another right turn on Zulu. And we'll take our time here. I'm unfamiliar with Gatwick. And the SID is the 3-1 Mike departure. There it is in the FMC. Transition altitude. Where's that? I don't know where to find that. 777. It's on the init ref page on the NG. But we'll step through it like so. So we can all sort of see it. So we're going to start off straight ahead 2.3 DME. Now I've noticed that the line's not quite joined up. I've not done a full test sector. I've done a departure and it worked okay. But yeah, that's probably something they need to look into. It's going to be a right turn inbound and depthing 31 miles. Stop at 4,000 feet. Or at about 3,200 and then stop at 4,000 at depthing 29 miles. Keep routing to Acorn. We can climb to 5,000 feet. But we might, or likely if London's online, we'll get continuous climb above these restrictions, depends how busy it is. Then we're going to route to Dover 32, 31.9 on the chart, left turn to Detling, and from Detling to Frayne 6,000 feet. So it's all coded correctly, looking good. So what we've got left, the checklist, and just get all the doors closed now. Electrical backup system. I do have, I think, just routine failures, so it could occasionally happen on, so we'll just see what happens. Let's contact the ground crew. Time to disconnect everything now, so let's go. Oh, I've got a call from someone. What do they want?
We are finished with the fueling.
Thank you very
No,
much.
that was a bit late. And now you can disconnect. I think there's a button to disconnect everything. Remove equipment.
Please remove all ground equipment.
Of course.
There we go. So that's going to do everything. Let's just talk to the purser, make sure they're doing well.
How can I help you?
Doors to manual, I think, now. Oh no, doors to close all doors.
Close doors.
Fine.
Good. I'm doing well. And now I'm going to tell them the doors to automatic.
What can I do for you?
Doors, or is it... doors to automatic.
Doors to automatic.
Aye, sir. All
Nice.
doors are in automatic position.
There they are. Automatic, and now they're doing the emergency briefing. Very, very good. So that's that sorted. I'm doing a far better job than last time. And now we best do some other things. Is there anything else I need to know about? I'm not going to use the pushback tool in this. I know it's amazing. And again, I know, and we demonstrated last stream, the amazing walk around. Oh, look, they've left the cargo doors open. Well, they've got this amazing walk around tool, guys. So you can use this to walk around the aircraft and learn about it. There's so much going on. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. There we go. Let's now make sure the ground crew close all the doors. So back here, flight, ground crew,
I am here.
close hatch.
Close all hatches. We are ready to pressurize.
Pressurize, sir.
I think that's now excellent. Oh, I'm doing a thing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So doors are closed. Now, do I liaise for the pushback, or does that...
Yes, sir.
I think that's all done now with that, isn't it? Chocks? The chocks still in? No, they've been removed. Okay, I think we're alright. That's all the catering and request crew. Or disconnect, I think.
I am here.
We are ready to start.
Ah, there we
Are
go.
you?
Roger that.
Much appreciated.
Till next time.
Right, that's it. We'll go over to VHF 1. I've told the crew to arm the doors. I think we're all ready to go. Now we'll just run through the checklist and the briefing. So, checklist.
Oxygen. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Heading and
Checklist
altimeter.
complete.
And that's the pre-flight one. I'm going to actually go to the amplified one. We'll do the pre-flight before start. Here we
Flight
go.
deck door. Closed and locked.
So, closed and locked. Is it actually physically open? No, it's closed. So I'll tick
Initial
that box.
heading or track. Set.
Done that. IS speed set. Initial heading or track set. Yeah, next.
Secondary engine indications. Display.
So this is what I need to... Engine start left procedure. Is there no... So auto start switch on. And remember, you guys told me last time, this one, I just move it to start and then straight away move the start lever up, don't I? So, I think we're ready to go. Let me call for better pushback. And this is a new... I've not tested this. I updated it earlier. So where is better pushback? Oh, no Angry Brian or anything today. So it's got to be facing that direction. So let's at least get that set up.
Ground to cockpit.
It is Angry
Plan
Brian.
acknowledge. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledge. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
I just did.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is
There we
driving
go.
up.
There we are. Perfect. We've covered everything. Have I missed anything major? I don't think so. We've briefed everything. We've got the ground crew all set up. Let's just see if the wipers work. I've not tried this. Oh, working wipers. Yes. Look at that. Hint, hint, Microsoft Flight Sim. Come on, get working wipers. Or add-on the devs. Super cool. Brian is getting angry again. Yeah, where is his tug? There he is. Doing okay. About 5 minutes late. I aim to push back always around half an hour after starting the stream, but we did look at some additional features. Good, so we'll leave it on the amplified checklist. Study level wipers. Oh, turn on passenger signs. That's a good start. Is that correct? Is this configuration for start? I don't know. It's aeroplane.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Chris, does it have rain repellent? I don't think so. That was on the older generation Boeing jets. You see we lose a little bit of fuel from the left tank. What does the little left arrow mean? Does that mean APU taking fuel? But it's less because obviously the APU's running. It's such a smart aeroplane. Gotta get that rain X spray out there. I've not tested better pushback than new update with the 777. I hope it works. Order brake to RTO, thank you. Just testing it. Anything else? We'll put this to out off. Ready for pushback.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, before we do that, we'll get our clearance. You be patient now, Angry Brian. That's weird, it doesn't show up the secondary frequency from what I've tuned on my panel. Right, let's get the clearance. Gatwick ground Speedbird 772 stand 17, request push and start.
Seabird 772's hold position for the moment, I will call you.
Hold position, Speedbird 772. Look at the rain on here, looks super good. We've got
Alpaca
Ryanair,
5 Mike Foxtrot, contact Gatwick Tower 124.
we've got Ryanair next to us, and we've got Alpaca taxiing out as well.
124-230, Alpaca 5 Mike Foxtrot, thanks for the
Getting quite busy, we've got 340 here as well. There's a tiny stand for a
Alpaca 74
340.
Delta Juliet, stand 24, push inside approved, face to the east.
It's just the immersion these add-ons give us superb. Listerman, I remember that with who can remember that beyond
Alpaca
ATC?
74 Delta Juliet, stand
142.
24, push inside approved, face to the east. Push and start approved, face East Alpaca 74 Delta Juliet him.
Lufthansa 831, ready taxi.
Perfect. So we'll just wait for our
Alpha
clearance.
831, taxi initially via Quebec Alpha and Lima, Hotel of Papa.
I just can't wait for the sounds on takeoff. They're epic. They're so good, those G90s.
Initially, Quebec Alpha Lima, short of Papa, Lufthansa 831.
Oh, who's calling me?
Distractions.
Person.
Golf Delta, Gatwick Gatwick and clear to Lufthansa with a Borg now 1 X departure squawk 0270.
What do you mean I've set my panel up properly? It's not letting me select person. Set up with comp panel.
74 Delta.
And I have done, look.
Correct. Skipper 772 stand 17 pushes out of both face to the west.
And their actual presence near the plane is needed.
Oh dear, what's happened? Oh, the purser's calling me, but I can't go there.
Seabird 772 stand 17 pushes out of both face to the west.
Push start approved facing west, Speedbird 772. Right, below the line. So I don't need to turn the packs off on this. Anti-collision lights is on. Parking brake is released. Transponders out off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
OPA is in use.
Quebec Echo Gatwick, hello. You're clear to park near the room for 1 Mike departure squawk 0731.
What does she want?
What I know.
Sir,
Oh, you called me! Bye.
Mike departure was that. Can you clarify that and squawk code, please?
Reset fans are off.
Correct, and the squawk 0731.
Are they? Oh yeah, I thought I turned them on.
Squawking 0731, we're going on the mid for 1 Mike departure. Easy 89, Quebec Alpha Echo.
Perfect.
Easy 89, Quebec Echo, correct.
It's looking good, isn't it, the sim? I mean, this is Origami Studios, which I've had for a while, but it looks really nice. Look at the rain as well. I might just put the wipers on intermittent. Just because I can. Right, starting engine number 2 then, and it's literally that and that, isn't it? I've done that right, haven't I?
Alpaca 8 to Romeo, request taxi. Alpaca 8 Echo Romeo, taxi to Holland Point Alpha 326 left, yep.
Well, how do I... well, I've got the checklist open. How do I check the engine instruments? Where's the engine? I can't find engine.
Alpaca 8 Echo Romeo, taxi to Holland Point Alpha 326 left, yep. Alpaca 8 Echo Romeo.
777 sounds. Oh yeah, Skyler, yeah, I remember that. There is a captain's briefing, but I'll forego that today's stream.
Alpaca 8 Echo Romeo, I think I blocked you out, taxi to Holland Point Alpha 326
Above ELEC, thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Ooh, 777 sounds. Right, is that done? Starting engine, starting the next engine. The lighting is actually really good for
Operation
777.
complete. Set parking brake.
Oh yeah, that straight away.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Not very good pushback, right? Yeah, G90s I think on this. Looks epic, doesn't it? I don't like the shaking during the engine start though, if I'm honest. Yeah, they're starting, aren't they? Fine. Look at these beasts. I could have done a better job than Brian. Amazing.
Before start checklist. MCP.
Perfect. Oh, I've done that one though. Well, I should have done it. we'll skip that one.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
APU selector. Off.
Ah. Right, I'm going to start doing this before... No, have I missed one? Oh, amplified. I've done engine start left. Yeah, it is before taxi next.
APU selector.
Right, APU off. I think it reacts to what you do, so if I turn this one off...
Off.
Yeah, it reacts good.
Flaps. Takeoff.
So 5. Flight control display on. Let's try the flight controls. Forwards. 4 back. Left. APU cooldown. Right. Rudders. So that's working.
Flaps. Takeoff.
Takeoff.
Flight controls display. On.
Done that, done that. Flight controls checked, yeah, done that, done that. Next procedure. Ah!
Transponder. Tariff.
Is that configured? I didn't change any of this though. I thought you were meant to do something. Oh, I forgot, guys, about that. Oh, sorry. Right, I'm just going to request taxi. I think I've done everything. Answer the person's call. Oh yes.
How can I help you?
Sir, we are ready back here. The briefing has been completed and all is secured.
Oh, very good. Well, thanks, person. Weather looks really realistic with this grey rain as well. It's very busy here now. Gatwick's always busy on VATSIM. That's why I sort of wanted to choose it and only have BA liveries. The only European livery available is the BA one. Stops the person. It's a lady. Purser. Stop start. Purser. Purser. Number 1. Purser. Gatwick ground. Hello. Speedberg 772. Request taxi. Oh.
Yeah, to station at once, first is Seabird 772, taxi via Kilo Papa, hold short of Juliet.
Kilo Papa, hold short of Juliet, Speedbird 772. So Papa is the second left, hold short of Juliet. So parking brakes released. I think it's still a config check. TCAS off, that's fine. Normally anti-icings are left in either auto or on, thank you. Again, this is differences between the NG and the 777. Doesn't need any thrust. Very light still. Much heavier, with about 25 tons heavier than last stream, but still light on fuel. Start raining again now. Horrible day. Centre pumps. Raffy, do they come on even if there's no fuel? I don't even find the fuel pumps. There's no fuel in the centre, so you leave them on. See, that's a big no-no in the NG. Did the FMAs change to Toga? No, I think they're in Toga in the 777. Scarlett, arm the speed brake. You arm the speed brake on the 777, are you sure? That's very, well, big no-no in the NG, and I didn't realise you armed the speed brakes. The rain is super realistic. So second left Papa, holding short of Juliet. United 73 is a long way from home.
You are clear to Berlin with the train 1 mile departure squawk 76.
Stop raining again now. That's the wipers going into park. The 777 is super long, I found as well. You need to really overshoot.
Clear right.
Thanks Jim.
Seabird 772, container taxi to the point Alpha 3 and 26 left via Papa at Alpha November.
Cleared taxi Alpha 3, 26 left via Papa Alpha and November, Speedbird 772. So just take my time here. So Papa, Alpha November. It's just a straight line. And hold short at Alpha 3. Just going to find out where Alpha 3 is, guys. This is unfamiliar airport. So Alpha 3, Alpha November's there. Papa, we're on now. Alpha November, and hold Alpha 3. Ah, okay, Alpha November. Got you. I understand. Unfamiliar with Gatwick. Yeah, I'm not going to arm the speed brakes. It could be anything on the 777, I don't know, but just it's a big no-no in the 73. Oh, there's an EasyJet. Oh, he stopped.
Gatwick ground, easy on, leave a micro ready for mission start, stand 572.
Well, I've been cleared to carry on, so...
Easy 9 Lima right, and 572.
The next left is Juliet.
British side of 4, face to the south.
Small plane.
9 Lima Mike. Easy 601, I'm holding short at Papa.
He nearly went right through there.
Easy 601, after the British Airways 777 has passed, taxi to the point Alpha 2.
So cool. We're so lucky to have this, guys. It's flight sim super realistic. So there's Zulu, second left. Is that a 480?
601.
What have I done? Go away! I don't know how I did that.
Nordic kitchen wet nose 4900 taxi.
Right, here's Alpha November.
Clear left. Clear right.
There's a 340 over there. Awesome stuff. Guys, if you enjoyed the stream, thank you very much for coming in. If you liked the video, it helps the channel out a lot. Save it if you want to maybe learn how to fly the 777 when the FlightFactor comes out. I've got so many great tips. I'm the best 777 pilot and flight sim. Hardly. Right, there we are. I'm on Alpha November and holding Alpha 3. 124230, thanks to ATC Speedbird 772, bye.
Easy 601, safe for you, contact Heavy Tower 124230, bye bye. 124.23, good day.
Yeah, for some reason it's not transferring the other frequency correctly on here. It's a bit of a pain.
241, you don't go.
Just hold position there. Cool. And I'm missing anyone in chat, I do apologise. So that's before takeoff next. So I'm just going to do my little operators one. So config we checked, flaps we have 5, stab trim set for departure 4 units. Takeoff briefing, it's all set. Bleeds on, packs as well. Speeds are wet speed set. 33, 39, 150 on the MCP. Departure is going to be the Frame 1 mic straight ahead. Speedbird 772, good evening. Holding short at Alpha 3.
0772, roger. If you continue taxi onto Make, hold Make 1 runway 26 left.
Continue taxi straight, hold mic 126 left, Speedbird 772. Just sufficient wingtip clearance. Yes, easily. So we're going to go to straight line to the second hold point here. And yeah, straight ahead, frame 1 mic, right turn, climb to altitude 4,000 feet on the departure. That's review. Cabin secure. Do I need to tell the purser to get ready for takeoff? Yes, I think so. Takeoff.
Yes, sir.
Prepare for takeoff.
Oh,
Sure thing.
I'm doing everything perfectly as FlightFactor intended. Good. Over to VHF1. Second right then. No, sorry, first. Next right, sorry, mic 1. Superb. I forgot to mention everyone. I've got a little co-pilot in the room today.
601, with you at Alpha.
Who's that? Oh, look, I had a massive sort out of my office. My fiance's been kicked out. She has her own room now for all her art stuff. So it's a boys' office now. There's Jack. And look up here. My Lego has a home! And lots of piloty stuff as well. Oh, alright, Jack. Hey, oh, I'm sorry. He's having a little itch. You got a little itch there, buddy. Jack, you got a little itch. You got a little itch.
Clear left. Clear right.
Very cool. Right, I better go yoke cam back on. There we go. So I've massively overshot the turn here, which is good. It's a super long plane. Kicked out, yes, 2 tons. No, we had a discussion. My fiance, she's an art teacher and she has a lot of art stuff, and the office was becoming. And we had another spare bedroom, so I was like, well, why don't we just use that one? She said, oh yeah, so she's got her own little art studio now. So it's become an all-boys room, which is great. Right, parking brake set. There we are. There is the long boy. I wish the volume was a little bit louder outside. Like, the exterior volume is turned up massively. Like, the Felis 742 and some of their add-ons, it's deafening when you go outside. It's great. I really miss that here. Hi, Sally. Hope you're doing well. Love your vids, streams. Absolutely top-notch. Didn't see you since stream where you've flown a 320 to Las Vegas. God, that was some time ago. It was a year ago. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. There's another Speedbird 777. These wipers are off and on. Speedbird 772 ready for departure sequence.
Speedbird 772, thank you. Behind the departing EasyJet E320 via make 1, line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind the departing EasyJet A320 via Mike 1 line up runway 26 left behind Speedbird 772. So he's already lined up, so yes, we'll slowly make our way up. He's already clear to line up, so lights on. Taxi light off.
Easy 601, surface wind 230 degrees at 9
on,
runway
so
26 left,
MCP
clear for takeoff.
is set. Transponder TAR, right? Tara.
Ready for the before takeoff checklist.
Yes, sir. That can come on. That and LNAV. So MCP set. Transponder. Weather radar. I don't think is working yet. Transponder. Strobes lights on. Lights on. Checks complete. Perfect. Cool. Before takeoff checklist. That's done. Yeah. Next is the takeoff procedure. Cool.
Approaching 2.
I'll deselect that.
Left.
Lufthansa 831, contact London Control 129R decimal 430.
Good boy, Jack.
London Control, Sunday 831.
Clear left, clear right.
Awesome. We're almost there. EasyJet cut the line, I know. What's going on? Oops. Again, I'm getting used to the length of this aircraft. It's so long. Yeah, the RAS is good. As is the rain. I think.
Speedbird 772, the surface wind 230 degrees at 9 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 left, cleared takeoff. Speedbird 772. Right. Anyway, we're cleared takeoff. Checklist complete. We're going to put that to run. We're going to put our wipers up to low. Timing.
ATAC Romeo, I apologise, I don't know what happened there. We're still climbing to flight level 130.
Why were you on tower for? Go to it. Perfect. Stabilised. Set takeoff thrust. Listen to these sounds, they're so good. Takeoff thrust set. Indications are normal. With the rain as well. 80 knots checked. Release forward pressure. Amazing. V1. Rotate. And we're airborne. Positive climb. Gears up. Trim. Oh no, you don't need to trim in a 777, someone told me. Oh, it's already in trim, that's amazing. Right, wipers coming off. Sorry, oh, lovely. That's amazing. Right, so no VNAV, so I'm going to go flight level change, bug up. At 129.430, Speedbird 772. No problem, folks. Stay to see, sir. Bye. Flap 1. And flaps up. Is it trim automatically? Oh, it doesn't feel like. Oh yeah, there we are. Now it's in trim. Right. Command 1 to go. So I'm going to select vertical speed straight away, 1,000 feet per minute. Oh, that sound. And there we are on the turn. And we'll contact departures. London. It's on 129.430. That sound is so good. Amazing. Right. Unfortunately, the radio tuning panel isn't bringing up the next frequency up.
130,
Now, so stop altitude's 4,000.
Direct to Gasper, climb flight level 170, Alpaca 74 altitude. 601, I've already been notified you bus is climbed, going to told you to stop climbing, it's still climbing. Can you just please turn right now, 325, and stop climb at flight level 260.
There's a bear going on here.
Stop climb flight level 260, 601. Yep, and the heading please, right turn 325.
So stick on the SID for now. Wait for further clearance. This is normal in London. Taking off from fly out of London airports frequently, we often stick around 4,000 feet for ages. Max 220 knots until 31 from detonating, so we've got to maintain, well, technically a little bit lower here. That's our up speed.
Speedbird 792, heading 120 degrees, climb flight level 290.
Heading 120, flight level 210, Speedbird 792. Actually, European head class, please, so I'm just going to write it down.
Negative, Speedbird 792, heading 120 degrees.
Can't do it at your own heading, just follow ATC, sir. Weather radar isn't modelled yet, I don't think. Weather fail.
Flight level, flight heading 120 and climb flight level 290, Speedbird 792, thank you.
London, hello, Speedbird 772, Frame 1 Mike, maintaining 4,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
So starlight, Speed 211 kilo, you're still in the street, good see.
Busy, busy, busy.
Okay, Tom Jet 5 got Tango, can you hear me? I read you 5.
London, hello, Speedbird 772, 4,000 feet, Train 1 Mike.
772, London Control, roger, climb now, flight level 130, flighting 060 degrees.
Climb now, flight level 130, radar heading 060 degrees, Speedbird 772. So, 130. Set, so, flight level change, set standard. Perfect, we'll put, someone said put climb con on. Okay.
Good evening, Broadsword 28.
Broadsword, that's my first ever, first ever call sign I used on VATSIM.
I'll call you back, break, Tom Jet at 5.
Go to 250 knots. Let's do the after takeoff checklist now.
Before start.
No,
MCP.
not before start. That sound is superb.
After takeoff checklist.
Gear up, flaps up, done.
Checklist complete.
Locked.
Speed 772, resume navigation, direct to Gasper, climb flight level 170.
Direct Gasper, climb flight level 170, Speedbird 772.
Speed 792, resume navigation, direct to Coxie, Kilo Oscar Kilo.
Back to Gasper. Execute. LNAV available.
Coxie, Speedbird 792.
Easy 6
Ah,
1 London.
where is LNAV?
Do you have a moment?
LNAV.
I do. 8601.
Yeah, no VNAV at the moment. It is coming, and it is a feature I'm really looking forward to having once it comes. So it is a feature that is coming there. So at the moment, you can navigate fine using LNAV and basic pitch modes like flight level change or VS. Someone's getting a real telling off because you can't maintain altitude to be told to disconnect. But yeah, you know, I understand the frustrations of VATSIM, and you want to fly on the network and stuff, but you've got to know how to maintain altitude headings and comply with ATC instructions. Oh, ClimbCon is not used in normal ops. Got you. Watch Unicom, Speedbird 772. Good luck. Now over to Unicom. Oh, nice to have some ATC on the departure, but listen to that roaring G90. There's such. I'm so I've read about FlightFactor because their sounds on their previous aircraft have always. I've had to rely on sort of sound sets, third-party sound sets, but I don't know. I do know. I think they hired someone to do this, and it has really paid off because I think sounds are so important for an add-on. Such an important level of immersion, and the sounds they've nailed. They're so good. Like even in the cockpit, the air conditioning systems and all the flicks and buttons and switches, really nice. Explain Aviators because EGKK Cost made the sounds. That must be who I read who made them. Amazing. Right, passing flight level 100 for 170. We'll climb to around 290 knots, which will be a decent climb speed. And we'll check Navigraph to see what our planned cruise speed is. So we go to briefing, nav log. I think it was decimal 478.83. There we are. So we'll maintain decimal 8384 in the cruise. We'll do 84 because, you know, speed is everything. And passing 105 for 170. Let's do some checks. Lights off. APU is off. Pressurization. I'm just doing my operator's pre-cruise checks here.
Before start.
What?
MCP.
No! Reset. Reset normal. There we are. Exit menu. We'll just go to... I can't remember which one it was under. Air. That'll be it. Pressurization. Diff is 3.6 psi. Climate 500 feet per minute. That looks sensible. Sets. Release the passengers. Auto. Yeah, light up. Push recall. There we are. Check's complete. Super cool. I'm increasing the in-game volume. Can't hear the engine sound. Shiva. Yeah, is the in-game sounds a bit quiet, guys? Now we've increased our speed. You're going to hear the engines less because of the parasitic drag. There you go, outside. Ooh, it's lovely white. This is not beta as well. This is just the latest full version. It's a nice livery, the British Airways. It's timeless. So happy I started streaming in 2K, guys. I mean, how's the quality looking for you all? Hopefully good. Now, with the anti-ice switches in auto, is it automatically turning on engine and wing anti-ice as required? How does that work? I don't like when X-Plane does that weird texture thing in cloud. Superb. Superb. So check, but only when ice is detected. Really cool. The lighting at night in this is very good. I was having a play of it yesterday. Nearly on top of cloud. The textures are really crisp. I think they've done a great job here. No, we can't hear you, FlightFactor Sim. Oh, should be all good. Should be all good. No idea on pricing, I'm afraid, yet, Omar. Nearly on top of cloud now. Oh, 170. That was our final cleared level. So what we'll do, we'll go straight up to 3.5 and flight level change. There we go. And we'll just maintain 290 knots until we convert to decimal 84. That's amazing. The systems will detect and turn them on automatically if needed. Much lower workload, isn't it? But the lighting is broken in X-Plane. I don't know how FlightFactor have got the lighting quite really good. Because I went back in the Zebra mod yesterday just to have a play around, and the lighting is completely broken in the cockpit in that aircraft. But in here, it's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Josh, if X-Plane 12 years, do you find you spend a lot on sceneries? The good news with X-Plane is, as you'll see with Berlin, if you don't want to fork out for a third-party scenery, the default airports are frequently updated. They are excellent. And I did take a look at the Berlin airport. Yes, the terminal is generic, but the layout, the runway, the textures on top of Ortho looks really nice. You'll have a look there, Joshua C, after we've landed. Can we see the panel lights a little up? Probably not going to see it this time of day. If I put the blind up, does that illuminate me? No, it doesn't change anything in here. Is there any for the front? Very good. Hi planes, hope you're doing well. Pop in a bit late today, no problem, welcome on board. 2 tons have probably adjusted the 777 cockpit to current levels where Zebra mod has not. Only Laminar research fixes the lighting. FlightFactor will have to go back and adjust the 777. Yeah, when they fix that, it's probably going to be like a nuclear bomb's gone off or something in here. Very bright. VNAS very seldom buy Siri and X-Plane 12. Quality of default is rather good, at least balanced generally according to charts updated. That's exactly my opinion as well, VNAS. Now, Gatwick, I did have the Origami Studios, and yes, the scenery is good. I think sceneries in Microsoft Flight Simulator can utilise, I don't know, better textures, I don't know, because they are the third-party sceneries in Microsoft Flight Sim are very, very good. But there's several available. It's whether they're still being updated. That's the thing to remember. Sounds a bit loud in here, I think. There we go. So because there's no VNAV yet implemented, there's no top of climb or top of descent point generated, so we are going to have to work out our top of descent point as per the first restriction on the start was by ATC. The event, I think ATC starts, is it in 30 or 20 minutes? So we'll definitely have ATC in Berlin, which will be good. Yeah, 2 tons. It will be a Discord light mode in 777 when the global lighting is adjusted. Oh, the person wishes to talk to me. Is it my meal? My coffee?
Listening.
Sir, should I bring you some coffee?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Would you like it with milk?
We'll have it with milk. Thanks. Does that like fill up this, or do they come back with the? Come back with the coffee. Very good. Zippy Zap will chase you down in an EasyJet. That's fine, Zippy Zap. Respect the rules on VATSIM. Don't come fly in formation or anything like that. Please. That's all I ask. Josh, I've held off getting X-Plane 12. I actually enjoy flying X-Plane 11 pretty stock, but I think I'm going to bite the bullet soon. Yeah, I mean, X-Plane 12 has a lot of work still to do. It's much better than it was when it launched. Live weather I'm pretty happy with now as well. I think when they finish this later round of beta and make that public, the beta looks good with the lighting and the effects and whatnot. When that becomes public, I think it'll be a solid investment. And I don't... Is X-Plane 11 still being updated by Laminar Research? I don't think there's any devs actively updating for it. I mean, it's just... I switched when it came out. No BA, they probably make the captain pay for the coffee. I doubt it. A lot of airlines have to... they don't get free drinks. I can confirm. But I prefer that in a way. I don't A, drink coffee, and B, it's literally, I just buy a pack of PG tips like any other employee would have to, and just, we get hot water. And I definitely don't want to eat the food that's on board. Not every day anyway, I do occasionally. I'd rather eat my own lunch. Stratocast, cabin and crew rest area tour. Does it have, I presume so, yeah. Now, I think there's a multitude of click spots here. Just need to keep an eye on our speed to make sure we convert to decimal 84 later. So I think if you go to menu, airplane, we've got cabin controls. Crikey. There's a lot you can do in this. Cabin lighting. My goodness. Toilet control? What is this? Forward toilet occupied. Occupied, vacant, replenish. What? What is this? Well, this is interesting. I guess it's water and that's waste. We've already got 12 litres of waste. Type air vent to the left. How? What? Where? This is deep simulation. We can see the passengers. They're just dealing with their lunch, let's say. Amazing. Well, if they've not modelled. I think, yeah, it's just changing the settings there. Someone had a Taco Bell. I had a Taco Bell when I lived in Arizona. Not a fan. Not a fan. Kung Fu Panda was my favourite American jaunt. Main menu shortcuts. Ah, so this is for the different areas. Okay. Oh no, I saw it. Sorry. Main menu, shortcuts, crew rest. Where's the crew? Oh. It's been oozy. So I've always wondered where that was in a 777. Ooh, the stairs we go. Ooh, comfy. So we've got 4 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all they get on the 777? They just take turns. Now they've got to go somewhere. Very nice. Cabin's nice. Oh, this even work? No. I think the flight deck door though, that does work, and you actually have to put the correct code in. I didn't actually do a cabin tour last time, so I have a little look around. Yeah, I think we'll do a stream where we'll do a non-normal situation, 30, dump some fuel. 20, yeah, to do that. 10. But I just need to jump in here to watch our speed. Thank you, whoever that was. Airac, appreciate that. He says, loving the streams, man. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Airac. Very kind of you, sir. Wherever you are, appreciate your donation. Very kind. If you set cockpit door access code, you can use it to get in and out using the keypads. I mean, really? I knew they could do that. How do you set that up? Because that's insane. I want to try it. Very good. I love it. Everyone's loving the modelling of the toilets. Should we keep an eye on that? Let's just go back to menu. I can't remember what it was now. Airplane. It was cabin controls or something like that, wasn't it? I can't remember. Cabin controls. Yes, WC control. Crikey, they're getting full, guys. 14 litres of waste. Oh. Chris, the pilot's air vent is to the left of the EFB. What's this? The gasper, is it? Or... You can move it, can you? Or can you turn it on? Can he make hear the airflow or something? I don't know. Yeah, where's my coffee? I was wondering for that. Can you remove the EFB, JP? No, I mean this is part of the aircraft. It's like bolted in. If you point it away, it makes a noise. Really? I did not know that. Oh yeah, listen. I think because I'm in flight, you won't hear it. But remind me on the ground. Can you hear the change? Listen. Amazing. Amazing. Mo, thanks for that. Oh yeah, decimal 84. Good job I spotted that. So let's convert to... oh, it has done automatically. It's a 777. Mac decimal 84 being maintained. Thank you. That was just convenient. Alright, so the gasper works. Right, Moen, let's try this simulation. We're just watching effluent filling the toilets. No wonder this aircraft took so long to release. It's incredible, isn't it? It's really, really good. So simulation equipment options. What should we have as the cockpit door codes? It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have. Well, all right. Okay. So, cockpit is locked. So it's in auto at the moment. So if I, yeah, it should be locked then. Let's go outside. How do I get outside? Or am I going to have to go in the cabin and then walk up? This is pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, where's the pin? Ah, there it is. It worked! Amazing. With a little light. If I, yeah, look. Oh yeah, I think there must be a time period. There is. Deny. Very good. Well, that worked. A rogue passenger, yes, absolutely. Amazing. Hugh, how deep have they gone? Have they modelled the MAT maintenance access terminal? They have, Hugh Morgan. Can someone remind me how to get into the maintenance terminal? Also, every single circuit breaker is modelled, which I didn't mention earlier. So if I pull the TCAS one, TCAS off. I mean, it's insane. This is sort of hot start challenger level, sort of level of integration. I mean, I'm be careful when I push it. Let's try the radio altimeter. Actually, no. That's the central one. Radio altimeter right. Okay. I was expecting an RA flag there. Maybe it needs to be active or something. I don't know. Now, where's that circuit breaker I popped? We are not allowed to reset circuit breakers in flight unless we think it is for a safety reason. It's CDU menu maint. That was it. Oh no, it's into this one, isn't it? Menu. Oops. Maint inflow display. There we go. Is this what I mean? There you go. So you've got air conditioning. So you see all the air conditioning work. Look, the pack temperatures. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is all maintenance action stuff. Electrical. See the output from the IDGs. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Flap slats. Position of the flap lever, position of the slats, leading edge devices, the trailing edge devices. It's crazy. Data link. You can send the data to the company, print it. I don't know, is the printer working? What if I press print? Oh! Where's it gone? Where's the bit I've ripped off? Okay, well, yeah, that's insane. Right. Turning that off. Yeah. Breaker bingo. Absolutely not. Chris, no. Oh. Maybe it's something else then. I think you can print it on the printer, yeah. Absolutely crazy. Oh, Skylar, that's not the map, but yeah, by the way, if you do it through CDU3, it just opens on the pedestal display. I don't know what mat is. I'm sorry, I thought that was it. I thought that was something else. Resetting MMRCBs are allowed now. GPS jamming spoofing is getting a big deal. Interesting one, Pilot Ali, yeah. I mean, thankfully, I only fly in Europe. There are areas which are affected. We haven't had any guidance on that. But yeah, if I had a spoofing incident and the GPS was tripped, I would consider resetting that circuit breaker or something related to that, because that is, in my opinion, safety related. You know, GPS is not needed, but an important element of operating a modern day aircraft. So yeah, I would consider that. I don't fly as often as I used to, because obviously full-time TRI, I do 3 blocks in the sim, and then 1 block flying. And my block flying is mostly training sectors. Now I'm an LTC or a line training captain, so it's a lot of 4-sector days as well. But it will inevitably happen where I will have some GPS spoofing. But yeah, we'll have to look at it. Oh, guys, yeah, the mat is behind Jim. Sorry, it must have a number of engineers here. Oh my god, what is this? I didn't even notice this last stream. Does this work? What's this? How do I turn this on? What do I do? Is it modelled? The radio is. Oh crikey! I don't know. This is 777 Air engineer. It's so much modelled. That's what's going on. It's not modelled yet, but is it going to be modelled? Amazing. JP, not TRE yet. I am in the course to become a TRE. It's a long course, just TRI. Trying to bring myself up to speed with EASA, Part FCL, Annex 1, Appendix 9, Part FCL, Examiner Standardization. Oh, it's just TRE stuff is less about sort of the sim work is actually in a way not challenging, because you're sat there, you don't say anything, you're not training, you're monitoring, but it is all the regulations you need to know, and it's checking the licenses, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. That's what I'm that's the area I'm really not. I wouldn't say concerned, but you've got to make sure you do this right, because you know you've got to make sure you're making the right calls, making everyone safe. You don't want to obviously pass someone that's struggling, but generally the stand is very good. But you could jeopardise someone's career with the decisions you make. But you know you've got to make sure the buck stops with us. The EASA likes to use the word as the word of gatekeepers of aviation safety. So yeah, I am looking forward to it, and the challenges that it poses. But yeah, I'm spending a lot of time reading the FEM, which is the EASA Flight Examiner's Manual. My operator provides a lot of in-house documentation as well to assist both instructors and examiners. So spending a lot of free time. Just I've got my work iPad basically on my bedside table, as sad as it sounds, but just got to keep on top of this stuff. R2K2, as a Boeing pilot, can you, in case of an emergency and you being a passenger, take over the position of captain or first officer, no matter type of Boeing? Interesting point, R2K2. So if there was an incapacitation event, and someone came and there was no jump seaters, no one there, and someone claimed that they were a Boeing pilot, I would need to see some sort of form of ID. This is me obviously talking about this situation, a license or a company ID, otherwise they're not coming anywhere near a cockpit. But we're trained, pilots are trained to deal with incapacitation and deal with the situation on their own. So yeah, I certainly would no form of identification. You know, if it was a colleague of mine, of course, who was going on holiday, and I knew them, fair enough, but not a stranger. Beluga, no. VNAV, no, not at the moment. In fact, the build, you can see here in the top right, is still 2.0.9. I have no idea when there's another build coming up. I might ask the team, actually. And how close the aircraft is to release, I also don't know. But it's certainly flying very nicely. The systems, you can see a really in-depth model. I think VNAV will be a huge piece of the jigsaw once it's finally implemented as well. Scotty, you can actually open the printer. Crikey, how do you... Well, I can see I can move the phone, but how do I get into the printer? Oh, I've tested it. Now, if you rip a piece of paper off, where does it go? Also, you know you can right-click anything in here. Right-click anything, and it will tell you what it does. You can see at the bottom left, I know my little banner at the bottom is blocking some of it. So if I hover the alternate flat button, look, you right-click and you get a description of what it does. I mean, if you're on your type rating, what an amazing tool. And fuel jettison, look, it's crazy. Paper goes into the trash. Right side below the aisle flood. Woohoo! Yes. That's crazy. Oh my goodness me. That's ridiculous. Is there anything you didn't model? How do I close it? I can't land with that like that. It's going to trigger me. Oh, there we go. Locked. CPDLC isn't yet implemented, Hugo. It's coming. Cool. Where are we? We've been too busy chatting away here. We haven't actually been analysing our route. We've already crossed the North Sea, and we're just to the east of The Hague. Yes, and Schiphol. Look, we've just flown over Schiphol. Bit cloudy today, and I downloaded Ortho for the entire sector. Wonderful. But yeah, it's looking good. I'll pop outside for a second and turn on some tunes. The external one was fantastic. I don't do many external views on streams. No wonder it took 10 years, I know. I have to say, X-Plane 12 is looking rather dapper as well these days. Clouds aren't quite as good as Microsoft Flight Sims, but I think this external one was fantastic. Viper MB, I use manual auto. Where's Alpaca Airways livery? So is this the first generation of 777-200? How old is this aircraft now, actually? Yaw Dapper needs a bit of tweaking. Yeah, I noticed that last stream, the rudder makes a lot of inputs. I think it seems alright now. Seems to be all smooth. 95, wow. So it's nearly 30 years old. You see the rudder's doing a little bit of a jaunt. What is this Oriental style music? Okay, yeah, I think Moen showed a screenshot of a teaser, but I don't know, how's that being made? Is there a paint kit out for this aircraft yet? That looks really, the textures look real. This looks like a real picture. This aircraft was delivered in 1999, wow. And still in use today, I guess. Flyback sounds very good. Superb. Aircraft coming on this airway in the opposite direction, I think, or those two are going in a different airway. Oh, that looks like a big boy. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a yawing moment going on. I think that could be something they need to look into, but that's because I've zoomed in so far. So now Alpaca Airways, Airbus A340. Yeah, there's definitely a yawing moment going in. Look, left, right, left, right. You don't notice it, sort of. Well, you actually do notice it now. Something they'll need to work on. Very good. Almost halfway in the sector then. Chris, does it have a custom BA livery first class? No, I think this one's just pretty generic. Scarlett, no, we have to just paint over a blank livery right now. However, there is a separate file for window plugs and everything. FedEx liveries exist. Oh, cool. Where do you get the third-party liveries? Because I've got the ones that came with FlightFactor. It's about 5 or 6. So the BA one, the Emirates one, a KLM, I think, United. Are there others available? How do you move the camera around so slowly, Sven? Yes, if you, on the external view, if you hold down the arrow like this, if you press control, it'll do it slower. I'm just an explain king, you know, just know all the buttons. Which cabin are you using? I don't know. Just the generic cabin. Oh, the deadbolts even moved.
50, 40,
just
30,
just generic flight
20,
factor, I think. Oh,
yeah.
the configuration, not so sure. Thank you very much, Hayden, a member coming in with a £5 donation. Thank you.
Hi, Captain.
Hello.
I wondered what checks there are external to North Korean Airlines to ensure that your TREs are examining to the right standard. Thanks. Folded hands. Smiley face.
Thank you, Hayden. Very kind for your £5 donation. Long-term member of the channel now as well. No comments. North Korean TREs. Oh, let's not go down that road. Thank you for your donations. They're very generous of you. Thank you. Cabin tour, yeah, we didn't actually finish that off, did we? Let's have a look around then. Let's unlock the door. Oh, hold on. Surely if I've moved it to unlocked, I should be able to open it. Oh, no, wait. Deadbolt. Very good flight factor. Go in the toilet, which is currently in use. About 8 litres have gone into that, according to flight factor. Textures are okay. There's much nicer ones in Microsoft Flight Sim, but for X-Plane, you know, it's all right. So I don't know what configuration this is. This might be not correct to Speedbirds 777s, but I think it's a generic cabin. So I've got some first class, got some business class. Yeah, I know you guys love a model toilet. There you go. There's probably some other things that I'm not aware of that work in the cabin. Is this premium economy? Nope, still business. Got the little tablets. I think the sounds are changing as we move back as well. There's the view out the window. The camera, there's like a camera lock. I can't get close to the window, which is a shame. That's as close as I can get. It's not very good for the saving the wing views. It's an Emirates cabin. Ah, okay. you see the flaperon moving. There you go. The flaperon moves quite a lot in the cruise, because the ailerons have put more stress on them over time. So the flaperon is what moves and adjusts the roll. That's the crew rest area. Yeah, it's definitely Emirates. Yeah, I just saw the Arabic writing. Not fully booked today, no. To be fair, I think if they were to model passengers, that might eat into the FPS unnecessarily. There's the rear galley. Yeah, it's an alright cabin, isn't it? Oh, emergency equipment available. There's the view outside, all that lovely audio I downloaded. Zoom level 15 I use, en route now. And we're going to do a failure another day. I'm going to do an engine failure fuel dumping. That's what I'd like to try. I think we might do that next stream. Kiji, does the plane have a cargo access from the passenger area like in action movies? Someone asked me that. My stepdad asked me that quite recently, which is quite funny. He said, "Can you get into the cabin of the 737 from there to the cargo hold?" And I said, "Not that I know of, or not that I can tell you." I don't think so. What was that film with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Isn't it an MD-11? He punches that guy in the seat and then goes into the rear hold and the aircraft takes off, and then he jumps from the nose gear into the lake, and then he sort of cuts into a scene. I've got to find that. Is that copyright? Can I do that? Can I show you a video of that? Am I allowed to on YouTube, or will I get my YouTube channel shut down? There's loads of movies, are they? Like, it's that one. There's the one where the presidential one, Air Force One. There's like a whole massive cockpit scene there as well. Less than 30 seconds. Oh, I can't risk that. Just type it in. Type it on YouTube. You'll be fine. Fair use policy and all that. Oh, well, look at that. Descent soon. We'll do a fuel check at Osnabrück as well. Unfortunately, because VNAV's not modelled and there's no ETA available at the waypoint, so you do have to do a bit of manual speed, time, distance calculations if you were wanting to know your ETA to each waypoint at the moment. So yeah, we're very much looking forward to VNAV implementation. Snakes in the plane. Does that have a big cargo hold as well? Brilliant. Yeah, your thing needs to be looked at, I guess. Josh, you're talking about the yaw damper failed. What would be the actions at this altitude? Well, this aircraft I'm not so sure, but in the 737, that would illuminate a master caution. You have a checklist for the yaw damper as well. I think it just basically tells you to avoid areas of turbulence, basically. And if there are areas of turbulence, reduce to a sort of sensible altitude as well. And it's something you can't land flat 40 with yaw damper failure. You have to do a flat 30 landing. The exact reason I don't know, but yeah, you just want to. The yaw damper doesn't just obviously prevent or reduce the risk of Dutch roll. It also smooths out the right turbulence by making small inputs in yaw. Hayden, seriously though, are there CA checks that TIRIs are examining to the... Oh, absolutely, to the right standard. Oh yeah, Hayden, airlines and ATOs, approved training organisations, are regularly audited by the nation's authorities, by EASA, to make sure they're doing it all chop. Yeah, I can reassure you that TIRIs, I certainly wouldn't, as a professional, ever hesitate to well, I would never not take shortcuts. You know, absolutely not. I think aviation and several other industries where safety is paramount, you know, the regulatory bodies, although in certain situations I think the CA have a lot to work on. For example, I'll give you an example. I'm dual licensed, so since Brexit I have to hold both a CAA UK license and an EASA license for a different state. And EASA state, the one I work for, is very easy to renew your medical. You just go to the website, print the medical. For the CA, you have to log on to this acquainted this ancient system called, is it Selma or VATS, and then they have this portal thing, and it's outdated, it's slow, it's complicated to understand. Also, another one is changing your address. Changing your address I did last year, very easy with VRC. I just rang up and told them this is my new address, changed. CA, you have to download this form, there's other form, you have to get it countersigned and witnessed by a professional. You then have to copy it, send that and the original, and then you have to pay money for doing that just to change your address. It's just like, crikey guys, come on. It's a quango at the end of the day. But, I digress. At the end of the day, they have an important job to do. I think also with Brexit, they had to do a lot in a very short period of time. And I think, I'm not going to go too political with this, but I think since Brexit started, they said, oh yes, you'll be in EASA still, and then the decision was made to come out of EASA, and then the CA had to do everything in a very short period of time. So, I don't talk down to any of the employers there, because they have a difficult job to do, but they need to. It needs some updating. That's all. Oh yeah, absolutely, Joshua. Yeah, and then you get your medical, and they still ask you for all the things you pre-filled out. Yeah, so I had to pre-fill all that stuff, pay £13, £17, whatever to download it, and then you still have to fill the form out anyway. It's just like, oh. Anyway, let's brush that to the side. They do a good job in ensuring, as I said, that examiners and instructors are flying to a good standard. SAFA inspections are completed by authorities routinely, and I'm very proud to work for an airline which prioritises, as all airlines do, safety. Anyway, we digress. Let's work out our top of descent. We're en route just overhead Osnabrück. Oh, let's actually do a little fuel check here. So we've been airborne for 44 minutes. Menu. Navigraph service, no, not that one. Briefing. Okay, flight plan, no, not that one. Oh, it's the nav log. There we go. So we are overhead Osnabrück. We should have been here after 44 minutes, 45, and we should have 13.8 tons of fuel. We have 13.4. Oh, we've used a bit of extra fuel. No problem. 13.8. The actual time 17:29 is 17:39. We left a bit late, but in the real RAFBs, which is very similar to this, you update your takeoff time. So I don't know, I need to let FlightFactor know we need to be able to put our takeoff time in manually. This is the flight plan takeoff time based off the pushback. So if they changed it, so right at the top you can put your takeoff time, that should change all the other times at each waypoint, so you can work out if you're early or late on each waypoint. Cool. Anyway, as I said, let's have a look at our routing. Osnabrück. Carrying off northeast then. Batel, Bapov, Obger. And let's have a look at the arrival. The first restriction we have, well actually there isn't one. We sort of want to, the problem with this arrival, any RNAV sort of point merge arrival, you can leave it very high. So what I want to do is try and put a, if I put a discontinuity in here, or work out a shortcut, FMC, just want to see the distance to go. So if we plan sort of direct Delta Bravo 433 to 452, Delta Bravo 442, ooh, or Zanim, that's what I want. After Zanim, Delta Bravo 433. Just want to see if the distance here changes. 248. Yeah, 213. So that's a decent shortcut. So it's 212 at the moment. If I erase that, it's 247. So 37 miles. That's how much the shortcut would be. If we were to get that common shortcut there as well. Ah, James, VATSIM recommend 120 Ogba. Oh, really? Well, that actually would work out quite well from our level, and then we could just do a gentle descent. That's really low though. 120 with 40 miles. Well, actually, no, you know what? That's not far off. Interesting. Thanks for that. I'll go with that. Now, we don't even have that in our guidance when we go to Berlin, so I'll put that in. And that's actually going to be putting your profile quite nicely. Right, there we go. That's as a reminder. The transition level, what's that in Germany? It's going to be around, it's going to be a lot lower. Put 5,000 feet. Now, yeah, I can't, because VNAV's not working, I can't get to the descent information. I don't know how to change the transition level in the FMC. Okay, well, we'll work backwards off that. So, Ogba, we're going to be at flight level 120, and we're at 35,000 feet. So, we need to lose 23,000 feet. So, 23 times 3. Around 70 miles before Ogba, we'll start our descent. That will work. Put some fixed rings in, see how that works out. 25 left, fix. We are 35,000 feet, so roughly around 105 miles to touchdown. 10 mile ring for situation awareness and a 4 mile ring, but I'll configure a lot sooner. So there we go. We've got Batel first, and then we've got to work out our distance from Ogba with all the other waypoints. So Ogba, we've got to add all this up here. So 18, so plus 5, plus 36, and we're currently inbound to Batel. So we've got to work out how many miles from Batel. We'll do this quickly actually. I'll go direct to Ogba temporarily. 124 miles. 124 minus 63, so 61. 10 miles from Batel, we need to start our descent roughly. Which actually works out well with that 105 mile ring. So 10 miles before Batel, we'll start our descent. Cool. So only about 40-60 miles. Oh, Bremen Radar's online. Cool, we'll keep a listen out. Oh, there's loads of ATC online. Wow. Very, very cool. Anyway, let's now do our setup. So, yeah, unfortunately no VNAV at the moment, so I can't load any winds or descent information. Fixings you put in. The ILS, it's automatic on the 777. You don't need to set the courses, you don't need to set the frequencies, we just need to set the minimums. So, for the approach, we could have a runway change. We're planning 25 left, we could quite easily land on 25 right. We'll look at the Navigraph performance as well after that. So, from Ogba, direct to Delta Bravo 413, which is coded. We put the 12,000 feet there. 43, 433, 437. Seems to skip a lot of waypoints, so that's fine. It's just got, it hasn't put any of these individual waypoints in, that's fine. And it's direct to Zanim. So I think hopefully if we can actually type this in and get a shortcut, we can do that there. Then straight in from Zanim 3000. So that's sort of coded, it's just put the direct waypoints in. Oh, we're just talking about ATC. We've briefed the star then. Let's contact ATC and then brief the approach. Perfect. That's all good.
Foxtrot, contact Berlin arrival 119er, decimal 630, tschüss. 119er, 630, back up on my Foxtrot, cheers.
Bremen Radar, good evening, Speedbird 772, maintaining flight level 350, Batel.
Speedbird 772, Bremen Radar, hello, identified descent to flight level 250 to reach flight level 250 at Batel.
So flight level 250 to be level at Batel, Speedbird 772. So, obviously we don't have VNAV here, so we can't work out a top of descent point and then an idle descent. So what we'll do, we'll go 250, we're going to use VS and just set a rate of descent with the Rage prediction arc on Batel, and we'll convert from Mach to indicated airspeed, otherwise we'll just keep speeding up at descent, we'll just maintain 280 knots. We'll just do a shallow descent.
74 Delta Juliet, speed 300 knots circulator.
There we go.
Alpaca, say again, Bremen Tower.
Alpaca 74 Delta
Got an Alpaca en route.
Speed 300,
We need a little bit more than 2,000 feet per minute.
Sorry, I'm unable to. Could you send that update, please?
What's the unable? 300 knots or greater? In a 7.3. Hope you're in a 7.3, no problem. Top of descent, ladies and gentlemen, down we go. Eventually getting on to ILS 25 left. 50-50 with this one. 1095, course is 245 via Zaman onto the ILS. 349 feet is the minimums. So Barrow.
Echo Romeo, speed 28, station speed 29,
349. I've got to listen out for the Speedbird call sign as well, because I'm not used to having a Speedbird call sign. It's either Alpaca or my operator. So that rate descent looks good. Just keep an eye on the speed, because it seems at 2.5 it's just sort of holding 290 knots.
Flight level 140, proceed direct.
3 degree ILS after Zamin.
Say again the waypoint?
Which isn't coded, but we've got a height check at 1410 at 4 miles, which is 25 left. We're going to go around, we'll climb straight ahead to 3,000 feet, 0.6, which is Delta 065 Alpha. We're going to make a left turn, max 190 to Kilo Lima Foxtrot, which is Klaasdorf. Climb to 4,000 feet. Initially 3,000 feet though.
Could I get a heading?
Oh dear. So 25 left is 4,000 metres, 25 right is 3,600 metres.
Fly heading 085.
We'll do the landing performance calculation now.
8 Echo Romeo, descend to flight level 140. Proceed directly
So
to
landing.
Bravo 433.
It's great, look, it gets all the information for you. Your estimated landing weight, 205, which makes sense, or I'll take off at 214. Flat 30 will try, optimum brake setting, reverse yes, VRF additive, great. With 5 knots, we'll just apply +5, 90 degrees, 101 will populate. Oops, calculates. In-flight method, in-flight, yeah, or dispatch. Factor distance, what's the factor? So our OPT is factored by 15%. Calculate. So 2340, 2927. Which I give you both anyway. Patriots, thank you, buddy. 50 months, helicopter. It's been a while since I've actually joined a stream. Thank you very much for popping in, buddy. I've got you and Domino here. Very good. Hope you're doing well. It's your birthday today, I think. There you go, I think we've got everything we need. So the approach speed, 142 knots. Actual land distance will be 2,340 metres. Factored 2,900, so that's a big factor actually. We've got 4,000. We'll just aim to make Mike 3. So that's pretty cool. So 142 knots. What do we do, landing performance?
Radar, guten Tag, Lufthansa 673 Hotel Heavy, currently climbing 160.
What was that landing weight? 205.4. Just a little less. So what was the approach it suggested? So that reckoned if we approach 142, so the rear should be 137. Bang on. they've got it bang on. They said 142 VAP, 137 VREF. That's exactly what it said. There you go, look at the approach, 142. Where do they get all this data from? Amazing. Great tool. So performance done. Oh, as 250 level by battle, just 6 miles before, no problem. We'll go. What order brake setting was it? Order brake 1. That was order brake 1. I'm just going to go 2 just in case I float. There we go. There we are. We made a restriction a bit level. Early a little level. Level a little early. Maintain flight level 250. Just turn the music off. Perfect. Beautiful model. Best of a descent checklist, haven't we?
Pre-flight checklist.
Nope.
Oxygen tested 100%.
I think it's because I pressed reset, to be fair.
Descent checklist.
Recall. Check.
Yeah, checked.
Checked.
Notes.
Check. Checked. Auto brake.
2.
Set. Landing data.
Done. Minimum set.
Set.
Approach completed.
Perfect.
Completed.
Checklist complete. Approach checklist.
Next will be the approach checklist.
Altimeters.
Very cool. Skyline, assuming Simbrief checks the FCOM, FF also allows the FCOM data, so it should correlate for the most part. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll check it with a real OPC, but it seems realistic. Figures make sense. It's very, very cool. Anyway, while we've got ATC, we'll just let ATC descend us as per his plan. Go from there. Shut this down. I can remember how. There we go. That sounds great. So it is getting a bit closer to dusk now, so the lighting is going a bit off. The sun is beginning to set. Yeah, it's lovely out on. Fuel 12.2. Yeah, we're earning a little bit of extra fuel because of no VNAV. We don't have any fuel information at each waypoint. But we took 12 tons. The alternate 7.7. So I think we've burned a bit of extra fuel today. What was the fuel at Bapov meant to be?
772, proceed direct Delta Bravo 433.
Delta Bravo 443, Speedbird 772. Just caught that.
433.
Sorry, just say again, Speedbird 772.
772 direct Delta Bravo 433.
Delta Bravo 433, thank you, Speedbird 772. That's a nice shortcut.
73, turn right, heading
Excuse,
EG
now available. And what I anticipate is a little shortcut from there onto the approach. So there, I'd ideally want to be at 6,000 feet there. I'm actually going to put 5,000 feet there. Obviously, this is just a reference. We've got nothing that's going to accept that. Now, on the real 737, it could be different on the 777. If you put no slash, it should default as an altitude. I'd hazard a guess it should do that in the 777, but I don't know. Oh, it won't let me put even a slash. Interesting. We'll just have to go from there.
772 descend to flight level 140 at 2,000 feet per minute or greater.
7 flight level 140 at 2,000 feet per minute or greater, Speedbird 772. So 140 checked, vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute or greater. Let's see where that puts us. Yeah, I was at 4,000 feet for a while. Yeah, use a huge amount of extra fuel. So yeah, just Bapov.
Easy 65 for Mike, turn left, heading 040, reduce speed 250 knots.
Bapov 12 point... Yeah, you see, we're not at Bapov yet. Bapov is about... We're not routing there anymore, but just to show you on Navigraph, look, we're approaching Bapov. And we should have 12.2 tons. And I've got 11.9. How do you see fuel used? That would be interesting. 8.9 tons we should have used. How do you see fuel used? Is that fuel on board either side? Yeah. How do you see fuel used?
Get him 1783, bring with the identified.
I'd think it's under fuel.
Speedbird 772, speed 3, question speed 29, also not so great.
290 knots or greater, Speedbird 772.
Takes 6 Papa Delta, turn right, heading
205,000 directly.
Turn right, heading 095.
Is that a 777-ism?
Easy 8,
That's unlikely.
turn right, heading 120.
Prop H2.
Right, 120,
That's the totalizer. Oh, fuel used 9 tons. Ah, so it's actually... It's not far off. It's only burned an extra 200 kilos, which would make sense, but why is this so... Okay, no, it's alright, it's actually not that far off, fair enough. I take back everything I say. 119.630, Speedbird 772. Yeah, with 200, 300 kilos down and 300 kilos earned extra. Ignore everything I say. Oh, it stopped transferring. 11963, I think it was. Yeah, the radio tuning panel's not working properly. It's not setting the standby frequency. It's probably not fully compatible.
For Delta, passing altitude 5, question passing altitude 3000 feet, direct Burel. Passing 3000, direct Burel.
Excellent, here you go. Bremen, hello, Speedbird 772, descending flight level 140, inbound Delta Bravo 433, 290 knots, 2000 feet per minute or greater.
772, Berlin arrival, good evening, identified information, uniform, expect ILS 25 left, descend to flight level 100 at own rate.
Descend flight level 100, own rate, expecting ILS 25 left, Speedbird 772. As predicted. And looking at our green banana, I'd say we want to maybe slightly increase our descent. We want to be at around 6,000 feet here. We're not far off our profile. I might just go level change here with idles first and see what rate of descent this gives us. Seatbelt sign on.
Speed below, say again.
I better tell the cabin crew to get the. Oh, I've been on that. I've been talking to it the whole time. Tell them to get the cabin ready.
Sir. Fine.
Say again, sorry, you broke up.
Tom to get the cabin ready.
270 or greater, Packers.
Venus, let's go 200 kilos like a nudge on the throttle, isn't it? Well, no, to be fair, the extra fuel was burned by spending around 3 minutes after departure at 4,000 feet. The fuel burn is actually very, very close to what the flight plan is suggesting. Oh, it's very quiet out here. Look at the ortho. You know, it looks great. You can't say it doesn't look bad with the ortho. That is superb. Very quiet out here.
Berlin 454, Berlin arrival identified, uniform correct, expect ILS 25 right, descend flight level 100. Expect ILS 25 right.
When is beta gets released, it's going to be super.
Berlin arrival,
it's a superb add-on. Really, really good.
3,500 feet. Berlin departure identified.
Still manual, Petrus. Still using manual. Right now, how do I change my transition level in the FMC? That is on the descent init ref page on the NG. And that's bugging me. Yeah, I'm the standard, but it is a flight level here. We're not in the US. Chris, I'm sorry for bugging. No problem. Can we see the green panel backlights? Yes. I remember how to do it. I tried it at night. It does look super. Sort of see it there. It's not quite dark enough yet. But we'll do a night flight, that'd be cool. Having Store, welcome aboard, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're enjoying the content. You get invited to our members only Discord. Hope you enjoy using the custom emojis in chat. Thank you. Yeah. So unfortunately, I can't change this because it's on the descent page of VNAV. So I have to ignore the standard flag because we are on a flight level still. Alex, what's the egg time? It's a timer. Watch. Probably for in-flight rest or something. Well, this descent's looking well. Flight level 100 around here looks good. Happy with that. For a straight in. This guy's looking very high. Busy in Berlin. Alex, yes, sometimes the most straightforward answer is the correct answer. Absolutely.
Speedbird 772, speed 250 knots or greater, descend flight level 70.
250 knots or greater, descend flight level 70, Speedbird 772. So we'll leave it at 290. We will bring the speed to 250 below 100. Is that the old Tegel airport? Old Tegel one there. There's Berlin there.
Speed 250 greater, Packers 74 Delta Juliet.
Packers 74 Delta Juliet, contact director on 121.130.
Preset the QNH, yes. I should do that actually. What was the QNH? I didn't get the 80. What's the METAR saying quickly? Variable 3 knots cav OK. 1011. Right, we'll start reducing to 250 below 100. The automation behaviour is really nice and smooth and realistic. Thanks, System.
Speed 250 knots and proceed direct Delta Bravo 423. Delta Bravo 423 and speed 240 is max.
Yeah, so you heard Jack shaking then. C210 just walked in. Good boy. Okay, come here. On your bed, come on. Right, probably a little bit high for a straight in. Let's see what happens. Where is the airport? There's the airport. There is standard button. Yes, I'm sending to a flight level still here at the moment though. But I can't update it in the FMC at the moment until that's added in VNAV. Busy, busy. Right, passing 10470 to do the post-cruise checks. So fuel not sufficient. Our alternates Leipzig need 7.7 lights on. Angler bank also pressurisation. Yes, 777, you do it. Set, seatbelts on, recall.
Contact 136, that's 14502.
No, I'll check something.
All stations calling in standby, coordinate 1 by 1. Alpaca 8 Echo Romeo, contact direct
super busy.
136-105. Alpaca 8 Echo Romeo, call director 136-105.
Alpaca down.
136-105, 8 Echo Romeo. FedEx 6 Papa Delta, descend to flight level 100.
I think I'm going to go a little bit downwind here. Seems busy enough. Just keep descending. Just use VS. Chris might as well set out Tiverton. Now we're descending flight level 70 though, so I don't want to set the QNH. So we tend to flight level 70 here in Europe. So I've got to have standard set. It's triggering me, it's amber, but there's nothing I can do about it. There you go. Turn altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011, Speedbird 772. There we are, now on an altitude. 8,500, 5,000 feet, standby altimeter is set. Cool. Do the approach checklist now.
Checklist, please.
He's resetting. There we are.
Set. Checklist complete.
There we are. Approach check is complete.
Flight level 70, speed 250 knots.
Awesome.
Calling in on departure.
Musical Lens, glad you're enjoying the triple streams. I am as well. I'm really enjoying this add-on. I've not flown a 777, and the channel is 7 years old, so first opportunity to get a decent one. And I'm just reveling in it. Love it. Next stream probably, I'm afraid, is going to be a 777.
5059, departure identified, number set, flight level 160.
So I think that person's getting turned on base, but this is a decent height. This is actually looking quite good. You don't need VNAV. Oh yeah, FO still has standard thinking. On the 737, a difference of more than 200 feet in 5 seconds will cause the discrete flag to come. Very good. If you'd like to join the Alpaca Airways virtual airline for free, there's the link. We haven't flown Alpaca for a while because we don't have any Alpaca livery yet. What's that for me? 220 knots or greater, maintain present heading, Speedbird 772. Heading select. I'm reducing speed 220 knots, which is our up speed. 121-130, Speedbird 772, bye. Perfect. 121. 130. Perfect. Director, hello, Speedbird 772, descending altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011, heading 087 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Speedbird 772, Bremen radar, hello. Descend 3,000 feet, turn right, heading 170.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, turn right, heading 170 degrees, Speedbird 772. I'm going to need a speed brake.
Echo Romeo, maintain resume normal speed.
Flap 1. Oh my goodness, Touring 4x4, you've gifted a load of members. I am just going to mute that there. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much there. The alerts will be muted for that approach. Thank you. So flap 1 speed brake is a nice... Actually, I'm going to go flap 5. It's a nice combination here. I'm maintaining the speed assigned by ATC. And it's going to get us right nice down on that profile. Actually, I can slowly stow the speed brake now. I think I was a little bit ambitious. Oh yeah, stow that speed brake slowly. That's just like in the 737. You can make the speed wash away there. So we're now going to go VS. Just do a nice shallow descent. I was a little bit... I thought I was a lot higher than I was. But yeah, Touring 4x4, very generous of you. For 10 members joined there. You've done this before. He said, whoopsie. Thank you very much. Welcome on board to all the new members. I'm sorry I muted it there because that would have been a huge distraction on the approach there. I really appreciate it though. Thank you very much. Welcome on board to all the new members. Finger slipped. Very generous. Right, I've cleared the alerts now, so they should no longer set up. Thank you. Running 220 degrees on that heading, cleared ILS 25 left, Speedbird 772. There we are, not bad, not quite bang on the glide slope, about 1 and a bit dot low. But I'm going to start bringing the speed. Do you want us to maintain 220 knots as long as possible, Speedbird 772?
Yeah, you can maintain 200 knots or greater now.
200 knots or greater, thank you, Speedbird 772. There we are, we'll just set 500 feet per minute. Alright, correct sensing, cleared approach. The automation behaves really nicely, like the way the aircraft reacts to the automation. Localizer live, localizer capture, runway heading. Oh, it sets it automatically. Does it? 245. Ooh, left turn though. NG wouldn't do that. It'd keep on the heading, then turn. Nice CDA there, didn't we? Glide slope capture. Initial missed approach altitude 3,000 feet set.
Speed 66, turn right heading 140.
Speedbird 772, fully established, ILS 25 left.
772, maintain speed 170 knots or greater until 5 knots final.
170 or greater till 5 miles, Speedbird 772. Going to go to flap 15, which is an intermediate flap setting for the triple, just to get the speed back to 170. Lights are on, Chris.
Berlin 454, turn left heading 260, cleared ILS 255.
Just a little bit of speed brake here. With a pitching up moment with the speed brake.
066, middle speed 200 knots. 200 knots, Beaver 66. Beaver 772, connect Berlin Tower 118, 5.
Was that for me? I was too busy looking at the speed brake.
Beaver 772, connect Berlin Tower 118, 805.
118805, Speedbird 772. Bye-bye.
Director, guten Abend, Verletztes Nordwest. 66 over data.
Right, does that work? Oh, it's the radio's doing weird stuff. Was it 118805? I can't find the tower frequency on here quickly. Ah! No, I can't see the tower frequency. 120030. What was the frequency he gave me? Can someone tell me? 6 miles, I'm going to drop the gear now. Flap 20 needs to be below 195 knots, so I need to slow down. Berlin Tower, hello, Speedbird 772. And 118805, thank you.
220, clear, approach runway 25 left.
It's slippy plane, isn't it? Oh yeah, I meant to go flat 20, aren't I? Get down flat 20. Berlin Tower, hello, Speedbird 772, ILS 25 left, 5 miles.
Speedbird 772, Berlin Tower,
Thanks, guys.
good evening, runway 25 left, clear to land, wind 210 degrees 5 knots.
Right, 25 left, clear to land, speedbird 772. Yeah, I couldn't see it on the X-Pilot. There's no tower frequency 118.05. I can only see 120.3. Good, land 3. That's weird Boeing stuff, 777 stuff. Flat 25 and flat 30. Speed is 170. Flat 30. Landing checklist.
Bucket 74, Dodge, contact the apron now 121.855 by.
Before landing checklist.
Going to 121.855 back to the ATC. Bye bye.
There we are. Speed landing gear flaps. Checklist complete. Right.
Berlin Tower, German Air
Fully
Force,
stabilised. Just match my thrust levers up.
for zone Romeo grid.
1000.
Cleared to land. Checklist complete.
Ready for departure.
That was a super busy approach for me because I'm just. The aircraft is similar enough to 737, so I have a rough idea what I'm doing. Disconnecting all the throttle. Disconnecting the pilot.
Okay, Echo Romeo, welcome to Berlin. Taxi via Victor 3, hold short of Foxtrot.
It's a super. It's just all the throttle disconnects. That's fine. It's a lovely day. No excuses. 11 tons of fuel. It's just epic.
500.
Checked. Smidge low on the glide there, 3 reds. Try not to level off.
300. Approaching minimums.
Checked.
German Air Force 247 Romeo landing center.
Yeah, a little low. Come on.
777,
I feel like I'm running out of energy. There we go.
Minimums.
Continue.
Negative, German Air Force 247 Romeo. 247 Romeo, Roger, will be now
100.
over EPP threshold.
Speed's good.
50. 40.
Check.
30. 20.
Check too high.
Half.
Hallo, kom nog 5 Fox Delta, Mike 7.
Oh, that'll do. Speed brakes up. Reverses.
Delta confirm I have landing aircraft inside. Air Force 247 Romeo, Roger, behind the passing Boeing 777, line up runway 25
I
left.
think I've just gone idle. Yeah, idle reverse, that'll do. Don't know why the engines aren't spawning up. 80 knots, manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Berlin. I checked way too high. I don't know why. I was a bit scared of doing a hard landing, and you guys were moaning at me. So how? That's idle reverse. Interesting. I thought I just had it set to second E10. Steady. Stowing the reverses now, anyway. That'll do. Where have we exited? I don't know Berlin. I've not landed on this runway before. Only 25 right. Just carry on Mike 5 and then.
German Air Force 247 Romeo, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 210
Right,
degrees.
stir the speed brake, flaps coming up.
Roger, cleared for takeoff, runway 25 left.
It's an epic add-on, I love it.
247 Romeo.
As it
772, welcome to Berlin. You've missed Romeo, never mind. Taxi
Ah.
Mike 5, Tango, Bravo, and hold short Victor 1.
Sorry about that, unfamiliar. Mike 5 Tango Bravo, and just confirm we need to hold short off.
Hold short of Victor 2, correction Victor 1.
Perfect. Mike 5 Tango Bravo, hold short Victor 1, Speedbird 772. Oops. Right, we'll take the next ride. There we go. It's the next ride Tango, and it's just a long straight line here. And we're going to hold short of Victor 1, which is all the way up here.
Clear left. Clear right.
Thank you. Just want to make sure we're happy with where we're going here. I'm just going to hold position. I'm unfamiliar with this part of the airport, so he gave us Mike 5 Tango, which is what we're on now, Bravo, hold short of Victor 1. Where on earth is Victor 1? It's not up here, is it? No, it can't be. Ah! Unfamiliar with Brandenburg, Victor 1, next right. Got it. All good, all good, all good.
My scenery is not quite up to date, so I think I'm missing a holding point. Am I in the correct place?
So,
Clear left. Clear right.
perfect. So don't overshoot too much. It's alright, if you're not sure, just confirm your routing. Strobes off. What do you guys think of the FlightFactor 777? I think it's an epic add-on. It's my favourite add-on, I think now. It's so good. Music were normally coming in from 25 right, totally lost, I know! Clue as to maybe who I work for. Look, if you park on the northern aprons, they give you 25 right, and also for departure, 25 left if you're in the south. I've actually departed off 25 left once, because of, well, reasons. But yes, this is uncharted area of the world I've not visited. But yeah, now I know where I'm going. Victor 1 is going to be sort of a crossing here and then holding short of Victor 1, which is the second apron. Let's see where they stick us. Very good. We've got... oh, there's our friend who came in from Gatwick as well, another 777. And we'll do a bit of a taxi and flow. It's a super add-on. Let's try not to go on the grass though. Let's do the taxi and flow then. Transponder. I'll do my operators at work. Fine, I'm sure. Out off. Trim to reset. Fly directors off. Set that to 3100. Set that to 100.
Berlin 454, welcome to Berlin.
I'm not doing a good job staying on this taxi line, am I? Right, next left Victor 1 up here. Lights are all good here, probes don't need to turn off, it's a triple. Very good. You should land with the auto throttles on next time and see if it retards at 20 feet. Is that a thing 777 pilots do? I'm just flying like a 7.3. Right, holding short of Victor 1. Super busy here. Look at the sun setting as well. Superb. And this is just default Berlin, guys. Speedbird 772 holding short Victor 1. Speedbird 772 holding short Victor 1. Up. Yeah, stand by. Perfect. I think we're all good. Oh, look, he's coordinating with approach controller, which is pretty cool. Amazing. Just wait for our onward taxi instructions. We'll get the APU started now. It's free fuel in Flight Simulator. Trim back to 4 units. Thanks. And no trimming in flight then in this, isn't it? Auto trim. That was a 340, yeah, I can see that. Glad you enjoyed, Liam, thanks for popping in. I fled too high today. Waiting for the Germans to leave. Super busy here. How many aircraft there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's just 8. Super busy. What's that for me? Look at that. I think that might be... Wow. I think that was... no problem, 121.855, and thanks to ATC Speedbird 772. Bye. I'm not used to... Nigel flying. There we go. Berlin apron, hello, Speedbird 772 on taxiway Bravo, holding short Victor 1. I made me fold for an A320, I know, Pax. Have I got that wrong again? At 121.855? No, that should be good.
Speedbird 772, Berlin apron, hello, taxi to gate Bravo 15 Alpha via Victor 2.
Okay, Bravo 15 Alpha via gate Victor 2, Speedbird 772. Perfect, we've got our taxi instructions. So release the parking brake, and Victor 2 is the second left. And we're going on to Bravo 15 Alpha, which is here on the right. Big fat stand for my big fat 777. Dante, I was the 340, absolutely buttered. That's what they always say when we don't watch. Amazing.
Berlin 454, apron, hello, taxi.
That was a great first flying VATSIM. You know, even in its current state, you can easily take on VATSIM. You know, vertical profile, you just have to monitor yourself. Check. Lateral navigation, it's very accurate. It's a good add-on. Awesome.
Ryanair 5 Echo Hotel, taxi,
Clear
rolling
left,
from
clear
runway
right.
25 left via Victor
There we are, touch to understand.
Victor 2, then Mike 7.
And this is just, I can't remember who it was asking in chat earlier what the airport's like in X-Plane 12. This is a default airport. You know, yes, it doesn't have all the unique elements of Berlin or whatever airport you're at in the world, but all the stands are there, all the taxiway markings are there. They're really good if you want to just fly into any airport. And they even has the stand markings. Look, Bravo 15 Bravo. Oh, hold on. There's, oh yeah, they're both there. Look, Bravo 15 Alpha. So it's like there's the middle yellow line. Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Clear left, clear right.
Berlin, April, very good evening. Ocean 77 Zulu at stand Charlie.
Perfect. Which line was it? It was the middle one. Okay, the middle one.
Zulu, April, hello.
I bet I'm wrong. I think I got it. God, it's so long. It's just judging that turn onto stand and tight turns is really hard. The lighting with the sun's very nice.
And Swiss 3 Bravo, any update on the delay?
Oh, he's trying to get away. Swiss wants to get to Zurich. Superb add-on. Very, very pleased with it. That'll do, I think. There we are. Parking brakes set. AP generators on. We'll shut down the engines. Welcome to Berlin Brandenburg. Right then, transponder 2000 standby. Do my own operators checks, can't go wrong. It was epic, just an epic add-on. AP bleeds. Oh, am I meant to leave that in auto? I'm meant to turn it off. Beacon light can come off now. Turn off and taxi. Don't know if the air bridge is going to come. No, it's not. There we are. Let's just oh no, you know what? I'm not going to disembark the passengers because anyone who watched the stream last time would have known it took me about 10 minutes to work out to get the passengers off. Oh dear. Right. I had the alerts off that approach as well. So yeah, sorry for anyone else I missed their pinged up, but I have to just say thank you very much to Torin 4x4 for a generous donation of 10 gifted members. So welcome to all the new members to the channel. I hope you enjoy your time as members, and you'll be able to make hopefully the next members group flights in 3 weeks' time. So thank you very much for your generosity there, Torin 4x4. Thank you. Let's have a look at some of the comments on the approach because it was super busy. For me, when the winds say variable, what do you put into the FMC? Nothing there, Ali. You don't need to put anything at all. Which airline uses Alpaca as their call sign? We do. Alpaca Airways, Peng Vinos, you asked. Lower altitude to high speed to make it difficult to manoeuvre and being stable, that is true. Thanks for your help with the frequency on final, guys, on tower. Yeah, landing. I found it a bit high. We'll have a look at the replay in a second. Very good. Oh, most of you were handing. Some of you were taking the mickey of my taxi instructions as well. All the Lufthansa just squeezed onto that stand. You could barely fit. Well, you know, you should be there with 777 there. Awesome. Yeah, the atmosphere in X-Plane is stunning, and this isn't the beta. This isn't the beta. Very, very good. Depressurize the hydraulics and turn off the fuel pumps. Oops, you got. Yeah, all right. What we'll do. Oh yeah, we can test the Gasper fan, can't we? Wait. Look, listen, guys. Now we're not in flight anymore. Let me just turn VATSIM down. Listen, it does work. Right, let's just follow the amplified checklist, and then I need to go get my dinner.
Checklist.
Hydraulic panel set.
Okay. Well, we'll call it last flight of the day. Off. Good.
Fuel pumps off. Parking brake
Set.
checklist complete.
Very good. And I guess there's there
Shutdown checklist.
There we are.
Please.
Might as well.
Adiro off.
Adiro.
Emergency lights off.
Right, wait, you make sure the passengers are off first. That's fine. Bags off, shut down. Perfect, you get the idea. We won't do a full shutdown because I want to do a replay. Excellent. Do you want to check the configuration types? I won't do Skylar because I've got dinner coming up very soon, so I've got to shoot off there as well. Some of those checklists are comically short. That's the way it is, Petrich. I remember on the 7.8, Mike was explaining to me, yeah, on the approach checklist, it's literally just altimeters. which is so crazy. Music and lens, when it's going on sale, I've no idea. Chris, the emergency lights work? I'm sure they do, based on the modelling that we have. But yeah, next time I think we'll explore some of the failures. I'll set up a nice fun stream to do something a bit different, and we can explore some of the options available in the 777. But this has to be one of the most detailed aircraft, bar the Challenger 650. This is on that, well, I'd say bar the Challenger 650, it's on the level of that. The amount of modelling this has is insane. Like, circuit breakers all pop and do stuff, 1,000 failures, the maintenance actions, the integration of the cabin crew and the ground staff. Very cool. Anyway, we'll log off of VATSIM. Fantastic ATC as ever from everyone that provides air traffic control on the VATSIM network. All I can say is I'm sure a lot of you guys cannot wait for this aircraft to come out, and I'm no affiliation with FlightFactor. In fact, they're very generous to give me a copy of the Alpha. I can say what I like about the aircraft, and I'm really pleased with it. It's literally, I can't not hide anything that's wrong with it. You know, we know it's an Alpha, we know that it doesn't have features working, but it's such a pleasure. I enjoy flying it so much virtually with you guys, and I can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Right, let's log off VATSIM, which I've done, and hopefully no issues with the replay, because I want to see that dodgy landing I did. So let's cue the replay music. Seems to be working so far. Just rewind slowly. Oh, we're in business. Noises.
Clear left, clear right.
There we go. Perfect. Let's have a look at that landing then. Turn down this music. That is loud. Oh look, my rats come out. I think that's because of the replay and the fact that I powered the aircraft down. Well, that is realistic. I imagine that wasn't down on the approach. Let's have a listen to these sounds. Very cool. Yeah, I fled way too high, and I just held the attitude. Boom. Not bad. I've got the APU door open up as well. Superb. Wasn't bad. Doesn't look as bad from the outside as it felt from the inside. But why it went idle reverse, I have no idea. I've never seen it go idle because it's the same command. Look at the timing with the music and the touchdown. I mean, as a pro streamer. Oh, it looks like the reverses weren't coming out. They definitely did on the landing. I saw the reverser flags. Look at the wings jumping up and down as well. Just do a quick view from the tower. Magnus, oh, a pro streamer. Yeah. We all know I'm a pro streamer. The proportions of 777 look nice, don't they? Look at the gear moving. Can we do a close view of the gear on touchdown? That motion of it as well. Details on the flaps as well. So good. Look at the rat. The rat looks detailed as well. Yes, the way it moves is superb. Shame the reverse didn't come out on the replay because it worked last time. Amazing. Right then, guys, I'll pop you in for a wing view so you can enjoy the landing and approach from there. That was a fantastic stream. I'm showing you all that this aircraft has to offer. I'm, as I mentioned several times last stream, barely scratching the surface with all the features here, but it was another fun flight from A to B on VATSIM. Like I said, we'll have a little fun stream here. We'll look at some of the failures. I think someone talked about the bird strike one, so we could talk about doing sort of like a simulator doing a massive long fly. We'll take off, have a bird strike and an engine failure, dump the fuel, and come back for an emergency landing. So I think that'll be quite fun to try out and explore some of the extra features that this aircraft has. It's going to be great fun. Anyway, let's just put you a little bit closer on the approach and landing. I don't know why that's come up. We definitely have the spoilers up retracted, but that one's stuck up for some reason on the replay. But yeah, glad you enjoyed the stream, guys. Thank you very much for popping in as usual. To everyone that donated, and Torrent 4x4, thank you once again for your gifted members. To all the other members that joined, welcome on board. And to all the regular viewers and subscribers, thank you very much for popping in. If you like the video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. If you're just a casual viewer watching now, would appreciate if you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest content. Push the bell icon. There we are. It's like I'm reading off a script. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all very soon. Cheerio.
Clear left.
Clear right.